Dear you, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for the new moon in Leo that is occurring on the 19th of August. Now, Leo represents the fifth house. The fifth house is all about fun. It's all about creativity. It's talks about, it can talk about your children. It also talks about, starting new relationships, going out on dates and stuff like that. But very fun house. It can also sometimes talk about karma and that, but on the whole, and especially we're in the Leo season, sun is in Leo, and now this new moon is happening, in Leo. So I feel it's very positive, at this time. So I pulled a card before I started from the Shaman Oracle deck, and I got the Holy Mountain in reverse. And this just talks about climbing a mountain of some sort. Maybe, that maybe you feel that it's a struggle, that you want to, achieve something, or, well, basically achieve something. Someone, that's climbing a mountain, and, but this card is saying, you have all the, the tools that you need to climb this mountain, and to be fearless, fearless like a lion, really. Because the lion is Leo, and Leo represents, to be fearless, to have the courage, to have the stamina, to, climb your own personal mountain, what it is that you want to achieve, say, in the next couple of weeks, or that, couple of months that is coming. And, the new moon here in Leo is giving you that opportunity to do that. Now, so the first card I pulled out here is the Queen of Air. Then we have the Sun, and then we have the Six of Air. So the Queen of Air: independent, experienced, realistic, witty, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humour in a situation. So the Queen of Air, she's so it's an air sign, so it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and here it talks about, being independent, experienced, realistic, having fun. And that's as well what, the fifth house is about, is, having fun. And it says clearing away all that no longer serves you. And this is what, this Holy Mountain is saying in the reverse, to, to clear away objects that, from your path, from, where it is that you want to go, and also seeing the humour in a situation. So maybe there's a situation, or that, that's giving you cause for concern, but you should see the humour in it. We also have the Sun. The Sun's a lovely card, and the Sun also represents Leo, it's a major arcana card, but it does represent, Leo. And it says a happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. And once again, it's saying, with it's representing Leo, to have that confidence to achieve what it is that that you're seeking, you're going after, or that, that's a lovely card there. Archangel Uriel. It's lovely. And lovely sunflowers representing, you know, as well, you know, the Leo time. And this is the time that we're in. So the Six of Air is also known as the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Air is the Queen of Swords, you know. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation and taking a trip. So yeah, you could be, you know, things are starting to look up for you now. However, you know, if this reading resonates with you, and you know, the end of a difficult situation, you know, has come about, like, and you're going on a new journey, so to speak. It's lovely. So what I'm going to do is pull a few cards here from the Tarot Illuminati and see what comes out for this Queen of Air. So for the Queen of Air, we got is the Judgment card, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the World. You see them there. So probably in the past you made some type of judgment here, possibly to do with your finances, because we have the Pentacles here. And you probably, for some, you know, that you've came to an end, and you know, with your finances. But the Queen of Air is saying that, what you call it, you're clearing away all that no longer serves you. So it could be that, you know, you may have left a job, or you know, you decided not, you know, not to maybe take up a job or that. Or maybe you decided, you know, because with the King of Pentacles, he's, you know, he's very much money orientated. He likes to secure his future financially. You know, you may be deciding to, you know, save money, you know, at this time, or you know, you're beginning to start to save, to put money aside, you know, because with the Eight of Pentacles here, this chap, like, he's building up his pentacles, you know. It could also talk about that you may have decided, you know, to go ahead and return back to school, or even to learn a trade of some sort, you know. And with the World card here, the World card here talks about, you know, gaining knowledge. So I feel for some might be going back to college as a mature student or that, and maybe you're looking at ways to finance this, you know, going back studying to learn or that. That's for some. We'll just see now what the Sun. So the Sun, we're after getting, you know, the Two of Wands, and the World card also talks about, you know, travel. And the Two of Wands can talk about travel as well, because this person here is going towards, you know, the globe. The globe is on this particular wand here. So it can mean for some that you may be thinking of travelling. world travel. But with the Two of Wands, and you know, we also have here is the King of Cups. With the Two of Wands, there is a little wall there in front of this man, you know, so and it's only kind of, you know, common sense to say that, you know, it might not be a good time at the moment, you know, to travel that, you know, and it's just probably, you know, because of this pandemic or that, you know. But we have here also is the King of Cups. I feel, you know, for some with the Sun here that there's see, the Sun is the most optimistic card in the deck, you know, it's lovely, and I feel whatever it is that you're going for, you know, it's like that you're creating, you know, a new world. You're kind of changing, you're closing out one, you know, chapter of your life and starting another. You are, and you're going into a new world, you know, and whatever it is, you have very deep emotion for. We're here with the King of Cups, you know. The King of Cups talks about, you know, having you know, a deep feeling, you know, also, you know, if it's to do, you know, with a relationship of sorts, I feel that, you know, someone, you know, has very deep feelings towards it, you know, and they may feel now that it's, you know, time, you know, during this Leo time to express, you know, what it is, you know, that's that their heart desires, so to speak. Because this King of Cups is just staring. It's like they're... It's like whatever it is, even if it's, you know, you deciding on something, or you're taking your... you've been thinking a lot, you know, about something that, you know, that your heart desires, that it's like, you know, now is the time to take positive action towards it, with the Sun card here. So what's the Six of Air? And as well, yeah, it could do, you know, to do with travel. You know, you could be thinking of travelling to see someone, or someone is, you know, coming to see you. So we have here with the Six of Air, we have the Princess of Swords. And the Princess of Swords talks about taking action. You know, she's action orientated, you know. Well, yeah, there's the Prince of Swords now at the bottom of the deck with the Princess of Swords, and once again it's about taking action. But we have here as well, for the Six of Air, we have the Princess of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel that that, you know, if someone is thinking of travelling, or, you know, I want to say as well, if they're thinking of, you know, importing or exporting, they're going to, you know, start creating a lot of money here, you know, a solid foundation. It's going to bring in money, you know, and I think whatever it is, you've done your research on this. And I think what it's saying now is the time, you know, to take action on it. I do feel though for others that somebody is coming towards you. They're going to make, you know, a trip of some sort towards you. So I don't feel that they live, you know, close by you, or that they live at a distance. And they may be coming in, you know, to offer you their, you know, their pentacle, to offer you a new beginning. of some sort. This could be to do, could be to do with a relationship, could be to do with, business or that, but something that's at the beginning, and that's very grounded, and that can flourish, that can grow. Yeah. That, and it'll bring in abundance, whatever it is, if it's to do with a relationship, or starting something up new yourself, or even that you're going back to school, or that you're learning an apprenticeship of some sort. This is going to bring in abundance, and the Ace of Pentacles is the minor arcana for the sun. So once again, it's very, very positive, very positive. It's lovely. And I feel that, whatever, if you've done your research or that, you've realised, or what is that, or what was that was stopping you, that was blocking you, but it's no longer, you can either get around it or get over it, or, get through it in some way. That all, because it says here as well, I think in the Six of Air, the end of a difficult situation. So, the difficult times, are behind you now, and what's coming in is abundance for this Leo new moon. So they say, to be manifesting this in the next 2 weeks, you know what I mean? So maybe to be working on it, in some way. The candles are going out. Working towards it, in some way. Or you even maybe just started it. I don't want to work with these. I want these little ones, these little babies. Lovely. What we have here is the Strength card. You see, once again representing Leo. Taming the beast within, find the courage, to get up and go. No more obstacles in your way. No more, how would you say, making excuses, for yourself. Just, basically get up and go for what it is that, that you want. It's lovely. What else do we have here with the Strength card? We have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Knave of Swords. So the Ten of Swords talks about an ending, a final ending to something, and this again could be, an ending of a difficult situation or time in your life. And with the Seven of Pentacles talks about divine timing, talks about the time is now, talks about that you've put in all your you've put in all the effort, or you've contemplated over the figures or whatever, you've looked at, each angle or whatever, and now it's the time to take action. You've done your research, and now it's time to move forward, to strike while the iron's hot, so to speak. And to be brave, even though you might feel that you might lack some courage or whatever. Yeah, we have here is the Emperor, and we have the Queen of Swords yet again. Queen of Swords, Queen of Air. So the Emperor talks about, having this, stubborn nature, about you, to achieve this. It also talks about taking your power, you know, taking your power back, you know. And with the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Swords, she's, you know, she can cut things out, you know, that no longer, you know, that serves her. But as well as that, she's very intellectual, you know. She knows, you know, what moves to take, you know, and that. And I feel with you know, with the Emperor and the Queen of Swords here, that I feel that you're at a very, you know, you're a strong hold, so to speak, you know. You're kind of you're taking on the, you know, the energy of, you know, you've got this, you know, and you know, no one's going to kind of budge you, you know, or move you out the way. Yeah, very good, very good. We have here is the Knave of Wands and the Two of Wands again. Yeah, I feel for, you know, that this is something brand new that you're going to create, you know, and it's something to do in the creativity as well. As we said, you know, the Leo, you know, the fifth house talks about creativity, you know, it talks about being creative, and the Two of Wands is like, you know, to, you know, take that wand of passion, you know, and, you know, go and create, you know, what it is that you want to achieve. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, it's like, you know, you can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with it anymore. Yeah, I feel that, you know, this reading is more to do with, you know, somebody that, you know, wants to really like take on the world, or has that feeling that they want to take on the world, you know, in something that they truly love and desire, you know. I don't feel that it, you know, this reading is to do with, you know, a relationship, or if it was, it's, you know, a work relationship, you know, or something, you know, in the creative arts or something like that. I think whatever it is, it, you know, it's a brand new beginning. We have here is the Ace of Swords with the Four of Swords. So the Ace of Swords talks about clarity of mind, so like that you have a clear mind about it. With the Four of Swords, you've kind of, you know, you've gone over this, you know, and you know, you thought about it, you probably even, you know, moved away from it from a bit, you know, for a bit, for a while or something, you know, just to kind of rest your mind with it, you know, just to get yourself, you know, a clear head about it. Is this what I really want? You know, is this what I want to go for? And, you know, it's saying, yeah, you know, it's very positive. We have here again is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's going to bring in, you know, a lot of money. The King of Pentacles, the Knave of Pentacles, the Three of Hearts, and the Six of Wands. So this here now can talk about, you know, a relationship, especially a romantic relationship of sorts. I feel there was, you know, an older person here, you know, and a young person. I don't mean to do, you know, it could even be, you know, I'm getting a father figure, especially here with the Emperor underneath the Emperor, you know, a father and son. You know, it could be a father and son business of sorts, or father and son making money of sorts, or, you know, stable. But I feel maybe as well you could be somebody, you know, could be taking over their family's business or their father's business, or taking on the legacy of their father in some way. Or maybe it is that the, you know, I don't really want to say son, it could be a daughter as well, you know, is going out on their own to make their own money, you know what I mean, to be creative, make their own money. And it's not that the father or the older person, you know, is, I don't think they can see, you know, what it is that the younger person wants to, you know, achieve, or wants to, you know, create, or, you know, I think it's, and as well it can talk about, you know, this time as well, because we have Mars square and Saturn, and Mars talks about a younger generation, do you know what I mean, the younger people. So if this could be even just a, you know, and Saturn is more the old way, you know, the old system. And this could talk about, I feel as well, it can talk about, you know, an older man or mentor that is not kind of, you know, agreeing with what the younger person wants to do. Do you know what I mean? But I feel that this younger person has had that heart broken in some way. They have suffered in some way. Because we have here is the Three of Hearts, or the Three of Swords I should say, and the Three of Swords talks about heartache, heartbreak, do you know, and you can see that this man is suffering. And maybe this is what, you know, the father is kind of, you know, he has his head turned, I should show you the cards here. See this King of Pentacles, they're very small. This King of Pentacles has his head turned away, you know, to the, you know, the Knave of Pentacles, to the younger person. You know, he's holding the pentacle in his head, but it's like the younger person's going, no, this is the way I'm going to do it. This is, you know, this is the way I want to do it, you know, that way. And maybe he's reminiscing or something, you know, there has been heartache or heartbreak around this, you know. But I feel with this young person that this person is going to achieve what it is, you know, because we have here is the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands, you know, talks about, you know, coming home from the battle, you know what I mean, you know, as a, you know, a winner, you know, achieving something. But maybe they have to leave the Three of Swords behind, you know. And it could just literally talk about, you know, moving away, you know, and it says here as well, the end of a difficult situation, you know, taking a trip, moving away from, you know, something that, you know, may have caused you some heartache, you know, or pain around you, you know, that way. But you are going to be successful. I just feel it's more something to do, you know, the Emperor also talks about, you know, like hierarchy, talk about, you know, constabularies, you know, stuff that's been entrenched or endrenched, I should say, you know, over the years, you know what I mean. So you know, it could be even to do about a belief system, do you know, that way. Could be something that, you know, this is, you know, if it's, you know, to do within a family, just say on a smaller scale, this is the way things should be done, you know, this is what's been done, you know, year after year or generation after generation, you know. And this younger person now was saying, you know, they're choosing their own path, do you know what I mean, they're going, you know, down their own way, you know, they're going to do things differently, you know. And because the old way, you know, is not bringing them happiness, do you know, it's just bringing them, you know, pain and sorrow or something like that in any way. even though these cards are tarot cards as well, they're very different. I like them, I really like them. The only thing about them is they're too small. The have here is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, because if this is to do with a, you know, a romance of some sort, you know, somebody has had their heart broke in the past, you know, heartache and heartbreak around them. They're, you know, going to be successful, triumphant, because they're going into the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, for me, is new beginnings in love, but more importantly, it's about self-love. Do you know what I mean? You know, having an understanding about yourself, you know, and an awareness of that, you know, and giving yourself, you know, unconditional love, you know, start to look after yourself, like, in a way, not in a way, but just, you know, to be gentler on yourself. And this is what the Six of Wands chap is walking into. He's walking into new beginnings in the love area with this person. You know, talks about peace. With the Dove card here, it's another lovely, you can see it. You know, an overwhelming, you know, of emotion as well. But like that, it's a gift from God. You can talk about as well, you know, miracles, you know, and that what you're leaving behind, you know, if there's any, you know, heartbreak, you know, you're walking into something that the hand of the divine is given to you, you know. Oh wow, that's lovely. Look at that, that's lovely. So you have here is the Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Ten of Cups. Isn't that just lovely? This can also talk about, I feel, that this could be about somebody having a different mindset, a different way of thinking to the old way, to the established way. And if it's to do with, you know, to the orthodox way, to, like, you know, if it's I just keep thinking like of a religion of some sort, that this younger person, you know, has found a different way, you know, spirituality, I should say, you know, like more so, because we have here is the Ace of Cups, the Sun, and the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups to me talks about spirituality, you know. And the Ace of Cups, it's not that, the Ace of Cups as well, you know, it is about, you know, God, but it's the hands of the divine. They see, you know, people believe in just different ways, you know. But I feel whatever, you know, this child, you know, on their horse is breaking through a wall here, you know, to be abundantly happy, you know, to, you know, to feel positive for that, you know. And this red cloak is like that, you know, it's passion, you know what I mean. And sunflowers is just, it's lovely. And the Ten of Cups talks about, you know, being fulfilled, you know, emotionally, along with, and it's going from the Ace to the 10. So yeah, so then, well, I just pull maybe butterfly cards here, and I think I'll pull an angel one too. So we have windfall, spiritual growth, maybe somebody feels like they're at that, you know, having a windfall, you know, maybe with and spiritual growth. Excuse me. spiritual growth, like maybe they've had some type, of enlightenment or that, or that they want to, choose a path, of a road of spirituality as well. And this, they know now, that this brings them luck, brings them joy, brings them happiness, because they're following their own path. And the card we have here is miracles. That's lovely. Miracles, because I said here with the Ace of Cups talks about, talks about miracles, the divine giving you, a new beginning, a new beginning in love, fulfillment, and that fulfillment could be just, within. Miracles, yeah, that's lovely. So yeah, I hope you like my reading. If you do, please like, share, leave a comment. Slán.